Hey guys, so you guys asked for it and I really didn't want to make this video because I kind of don't want to remember this day, but today is the moment of truth. I am going to share my Mcon experience, and I'm kind of like talking for all the girls who went to Orlando Mcon because this pretty much happened to all of us. So let's rewind a day back before Mcon, the Friday before it, was when they have their little lunch meet and greet thing. For Orlando, it was at Senior Frogs, and I went there right after school. I left school and I went straight there because it was supposed to be like 5 until 7, and then we buy our ticket, whatever. And then when you go in on this side, on the right side, was where the boys, where they set up the table for the boys to sit at, and then across from that is where the stage was, and then they had barricades like this, and they restricted the girls from being on one side of the barricade, and then all these girls on this side. So I'm like, the boys are probably gonna go on stage because then they're not gonna have a stage for no reason. So I was like, I'm just gonna chill there and let the girls fangirl over there. Biggest mistake of my life. It took the boys about 2 hours until they got there. I don't know why. But before all of that, we're jamming out to the music. The DJ was awesome. And then I got picked to go on stage to throw confetti at people with the music. That was really fun. I felt important. So yeah, and then I go down stage and then we're dancing to the music. And Mahogany, she is such a sweetheart. Girl, I love you so much. She came and then she took a picture with me. Don't we look fabulous? Literally my favorite selfie from the night. And then a couple hours passed and the boys finally come in and they go to their table, whatever, and I'm like, I'm not gonna leave here. Because the DJ was like, oh, don't worry, they're gonna come. Liar. They put a screen down and I'm like, oh, the guys are probably gonna come now. No, they don't. Literally about an hour passes and only Cameron, Sean, and Bart end up on stage. Hello, there is still 7 of them there. So they pull up the screen and then Bart and Cameron make an announcement and then Sean sings happy birthday to some girl who I don't know who she was, but I was jealous. So when Sean was performing, he was literally in front of me and 2 feet away from me. I could literally grab his ankle if I wanted to. But I'm not that weird, so I just let it pass. I'm like, I'm just gonna let him perform and enjoy the music. After Sean ended performing, Cameron came around and took selfies with all these girls. But of course, with my awesome look, he would stop right at me. He takes a selfie with a girl right next to me, but he doesn't take one with me. I see you, Cameron. I see you. So when he's taking the selfie with the girl, I was like, I have a chance that he isn't going to come here. So when he was taking a selfie with the girl, his back was like this, and his butt was out. And his butt was literally in my face. And I was not going to let that pass. No, I wasn't. I touched his back, kind of petting it, which is a little weird. But who cares, man? That's I can say that I touched Cameron Dallas's back. Bam. After that, nothing really happened. It was just music. And yeah, then we go home. Now, Mcon Day. I need a moment for a second. For Mcon morning, we arrive at the Hilton Hotel at 11 o'clock in the morning. And the way it was supposed to be, VIP goes in first, and then priority, which was my ticket, in general, and we all line up. So they do that, they do it perfectly fine, everything is awesome, and then the line that you're in to meet the boys is a zigzag form, it goes back and forward, and then, there is a wall in the back of the room where the boys are all set up, and then you have one line here, and then you go in the corner, and then you meet all of them. So that's how it was the last line. The first 2 hours of line was perfectly fine until Sean started performing. That's when all hell broke loose. So Sean is on stage performing. You're here and now, just let me know. Oh, holes in the holes in my sweater. Why am I not on American Idol? Who knows? Anyways, so he started performing. A whole bunch of like teenage girls started running up to the stage. And with all them running, they broke like the little string that separated the lines. So by the time he stopped performing, there was no more lines. It was just a group of teenage girls trying to meet 9, 12, I don't know how many boys there were, but all the Mcon boys. So after that, the line is pretty much you like stuck to another girl and everybody pushing, and then other girls skipping. So by the time I get to the corner, like the end of the like last line, like I said before, I was literally stuck to some girl, I don't even know. But so that happens, and then it was like on that corner it was like That's So Jack, Nash, JC, and Sean. And JC and Sean said hi to me. Love you. And then I walk a little bit more after like 3 hours. We take like one step every hour. And Aaron said hi to me. He was literally right here, but he wouldn't take a selfie with me because he had to like continue taking pictures with it. But I got a picture of him going to like my camera, so you know it's all good in the hood. And then Carter said hi to me, and I think that's all of who said hi to me. But so I get to the end of the line, like to get into the little corner, but it's not even a line anymore. It's a group of girls all like stuck together trying to get in through like a little corner that was like a table and a wall. They make us all sit down on the floor, which was a terrible idea. You're literally like, there's barely any standing room. Do you think I'm going to be able to sit down on the floor? So literally it's girls sitting on top of girls, and we're like that for about like an hour, and then I just gave up. I'm like, I'm not sitting down anymore. I just got up. And they start passing out water. We were literally sharing water with girls you have never seen before. Just imagine how that was. Somehow, I get pushed to the front, and I get into like the corner where I'm next to meet Cameron, and then all the rest of the boys. And literally, we're sitting on a table, like, that's like the perfect part, because nobody can push you. You're separated by a table and all the other screaming girls. And it was me, my friend, and then these two girls who were VIP in front of us. So we're like waiting for them to like come out, and then they come out, and then literally like right there, security, like the hotel, they decide that it's a good idea to close the place down. Like, it's over. All the guys pass by. And they're literally right there, and I can't do anything about it, man. So they all go by, and then we stand there for like another hour trying to fix stuff. And Bart goes on stage, and he's like, I have bad news, I have good news. The bad news is you all have to go home, and the good news is we're coming back. Yeah, I didn't really believe him at that point. I was really pissed off. I was like, no. I cannot believe I just waited 8 hours in line for nothing. The boys go home. Well, they go out of the place, and they're like, you have to go home, or we're calling the police. And then we're like, one more chance. But of course that wasn't gonna work. Like, there's no more line. These girls are out of control, so we just go home. Like, all the girls leave. And I wasn't gonna leave that time, so I took selfies like in front of the thing where it says Mcon, and I wrote on the tables. I kind of vandalized the hotel a little, but shh, don't tell anyone. And we go home. And then like the next day, Bart like sends an email saying, oh, we're really sorry about what happened, and we'll be back, and you guys will get a free ticket or whatever. And I kind of didn't believe it, but he did announce it on Twitter that they're getting the dates up, which I'm really happy about. And I really don't know why this happened. it was only in Orlando. Like, all the other Mcons worked perfectly fine, unless this one. I guess we just go hard in Florida, man. Hope you guys enjoyed my experience. I didn't enjoy it because that was crazy, man. If you did go to Orlando Mcon, comment below and tell me if you got to meet the boys or not. And if you did, my accent just came out there. If you did get to meet them, comment below too. If you didn't, I don't know. If you went to another Mcon, comment below and tell me how was your experience. So, love you guys.